Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are here at Pensacola for the 21st race of the season and the second race of round 2 for the Asus Republic of Gamers Truck Series Chase. Well, Puco was crazy. Trucks and Cup both. So we get ready for 30 laps under the lights here for the Truck Series. Right now, your 4 drivers into the final round are Dylan Young, LJ Toledo, Edwin Mendez, and Joshua Sekuli. Philip Goldberg is 4 points back on Sekuli and Mendez, who are tied. Anderson 6 points back, Flickinger 9 points back, and Benson 10 points back. Right now, the top driver from the chase that has been eliminated is Danny Jones. He holds a 16-point gap over Alexander Rowe. Marty Johnson is 25 points behind Rowe, and then Sam Sold 18 points behind Johnson. So all the chasers that have been eliminated are very spread out, unlike the Cup side. Anyway, we got 3 hometown drivers here tonight. They include the 1 of Chandler Cottle, the 39 of Alexander Rowe, and the 98 of Grayson Ace Vado. Is that 9? It was kind of short. Make it look better like a 9 and not a 0. But that's what we're looking for here tonight. Let's go through your starting lineup quickly. Quentin Moore and Zach Flickinger start on the front row. Keith Rich and Chris Dodd, row 2. Edwin Mendez and Philip Goldberg, row 3. Charles Sanford, Tyler Merkel, row 4. With John R. and James Shelley in row 5. So Mendez, Goldberg, and Flickinger all start on in the top 10. Not sure how much that will matter that they start there. So 30 laps of action around here. Ignore the pace truck. So these guys should have to pit, I believe once. It is a 3-mile track. This is the longest super speedway we've gone to. The longest track besides this, this is the longest. Oh, the longest road course was Milano. But that's what's in store today, or tonight, I should say, for the Truck Series drivers. So 39 of them will take to the track. Not sure what kind of racing we'll see. We've had mixed results through 2 super speedway races in the Truck Series, Daytona and Talladega. Daytona was won by Wade Brummer, and Dago was won by actually one of our hometown guys tonight, Chandler Cottle. Chevrolet continues their win streak after Puco. Philip Parker with the win. Extends the win streak to 15 races, and Chevy might try and go 18 straight to end the season, but you never know. It's the super speedway. There's still 3 races left. As far as the championship battle goes, right now the final round consists of 3 Chevys and a Ford. So we'll see what happens here. You know, it is a plate track. A lot of stuff can happen here, just like what happened at Talladega. And Chevy only barely won Vegas, so Chevy proves to continue their domination in the Truck Series. But will it lead them to a championship, or will someone else win the title at Homestead? We still got 2 more races to figure out the final 4. This is one of them. As they approach the restart zone, green flag is out. They are underway at Pensacola. See drivers already making moves, already 4 wide. It's Mendez peeking up on the bottom behind Quentin Moore. As they head down the back straightaway. Already some 4 wide action there. These drivers got to be careful. They don't want to wreck themselves out of the race really early here, as here comes Mendez on the inside of Quentin Moore. Mendez could need to lead this lap. It could be a crucial lap led, and he'll do it. We've had, in special events here in the past, a dead tie finish in the Cup Series. Now, that was crazy. As now Sanford peaks low under Mendez, looking for the lead, as they are 4 wide back here. Cases of 4 wide all throughout the field. As now Charles Sanford getting the push from Kev Shearer to pass. And they're wrecking. There goes Goldberg's around. Oh boy, the big one on lap 2. Joshua Sekuli and Mendez have made it through. That's 2 chasers confirmed. We've confirmed Eric Benson has made it through. And the rest seem to have damage. So 3 chasers definitely without damage here. Sanford will lead them back to the start-finish line. As there's another wreck. Oh, Martin Suarez just got drilled into the inside wall. Him and Matt Thiessen made contact. And Edwin Mendez is close to getting involved in that. Sorlin's going down pit road. I see John Arndt. Oh, there's Chris Dodd. There's Philip Goldberg. See the damage on his truck. Dylan Young. Oh, Julius Anderson's got big front end damage. There's LJ Toledo. There's Zach Flickinger. Matt Thiessen and Martin Suarez going back up to take their spot. Suarez is probably PO'd. Let's go back and take a look at this. I'm just going to do this in one clip. Okay. Now, where does this start? This started, I believe, right here with the 05 and the 54. And they're giving each other room. Oh, and right here, we just pinched them too close. They were almost going to go 5 wide, it looks like, and that wasn't going to work. And, oh, James Shelley actually got into Phil Parker first. That got him into Arndt. That turns him into Goldberg. And it's on from here. There's Quentin Moore, Keith Rich. There's JT Bryant. There's Brummer, Anderson, Denton. See Toledo, Merkel. There's Sorlin getting involved. And they're just all wrecking back here. You see Dylan Young sliding. Anderson, Nick Smith. Sorlin went for a long ride. See, he backs it into the wall. See if he comes back down and John Arndt makes contact here. No. But that's what happened. Oh, does his Fado hit him? No. Dang, that's... Looks like a lot of trucks just started spinning out. And nobody had anywhere to go. And then if we go back up here... Suarez just pinched the heck out of Danny Jones. Jones comes down into him, telling him, hey, give me some space. And he doesn't really realize that Thiessen's there. But if Thiessen wasn't there, Danny Jones would have gone for the ride. And Suarez goes head first into the wall at 180 miles an hour. And I'm honestly surprised that did not do that much damage. And right here, he's really lucky. He hits the brakes, and he gets it going straight. And Eric Benson sees this, and he's probably like, whoa. Saw his chase championship hopes flash before his eyes. If that's the first caution of the night, we'll take you to the race restart. Getting ready to go back. Green flag racing at Pensacola. Following drivers out of the race: Jonathan Sorlin, John Arndt, Julius Anderson, and Martin Suarez. And Anderson was 6th in points, and this is going to make things difficult for him next week at Springfield. That's right, trucks are going to go to Springfield with the Cup guys. That's going to make things difficult for him. Chris Dodd is a lap down. Here's your top 10 rundown. Sanford leads. Danny Jones second. Mendez third. Sekuli fourth. Sampson's fifth. Hartnett sixth. Rose seventh. Fitzwater eighth. Philip Parker ninth. And James Shelley is 10th. But that is going to make things really, really difficult on Anderson's crew next week. They're probably going to have to go in there, and they're going to have to hope they can win the race. Coming back to the start-finish line. Past the restart zone. Late green by the flagman. That punched them all up. They were all thinking they were going to go in the restart zone, and they're already 3 wide for second. Sanford staying side by side with Dodd. Probably has a little damage from that crash. You can see Sanford is going faster than the 31. Watch him get a run here on the outside. You can see that outside run. Sanford trying to clear the 31, and then he'll duck right down. And there it is. Mendez gave him a good push, and now he'll leave him out to dry. And I don't think they're done wrecking. You know, that did not take out a lot of trucks at all. You can see they are drafting up here. And Colin Denton holding up some guys. His hood's gone on the 11 truck. Same for the 32. And holy crap, JT Bryant is off pace. That's probably going to cause a wreck. And here comes Edwin Mendez. Somehow got around on the outside of Chris Dodd, I guess. And now he's making a move for the lead on Charles Sanford. As they are 4 wide back there, here comes Eric Benson, a fellow chaser. Interesting statistic. Between both series, no chase drivers have won to advance. None. It has not happened. We've had all these new guys winning in both series in the chases. It has not happened. Will it finally happen tonight? If it doesn't, will it happen in Cup tomorrow? I mean, you can't go a whole chase without one of 16 drivers winning, right? I mean, the percentage, the odds are against the chasers. I mean, there's more non-chasers than chase drivers, but still, you'd think they'd be the ones winning. Edwin Mendez leading the bottom line. Benson behind Sanford on the high side. That high side is getting runs off the corners, so they're not great. Mendez is blocking both lanes. So you can see the stragglers in the back there. Benson gets pushed up 3 wide, so he'll fall to the back of the pack. But Mendez continues to lead as they'll hit lap 10 here. Marty Johnson's going to peek out under Kev Shearer, but he really screws up his speed there. Now Danny Jones making a move where Alexander Rowe is. Mendez pulling away a bit due to Marty Johnson getting to the inside of the 45. He doesn't want to pull away too much or they'll get a run on him like Marty Johnson does. And there goes the 33 to the left side of Edwin Mendez. Going to be looking for the race lead. He's got James Shelley behind him. There's Benson moving his way all the way to the inside. Now Johnson and Mendez race side by side for the race lead. There's JT Bryant. Denton and Merkel are side by side. Thiessen, Toledo. Toledo's just straggling because of the slower cars. These guys are all just back here because of slower traffic getting in the way. You see Goldberg at the very end of this pack. Dylan Young right there as well. They're closing in. Henry Williams does have damage, so these guys will need to really pass him if they're going to keep closing in. Flickinger at the back of this 20 truck pack at the moment. It's 20 trucks. Johnson and Mendez continue the fight side by side as Benson is trying to put a charge up. He's back to 4th on the bottom lane. Him and Chris Dodd working together. Marty Johnson won all the way back at Pocono. And did not. Well, actually, he made the chase, but he got eliminated. So, if Johnson wins this race, yes, a chase driver will not advance, but it will be the first chase driver to win a race. And Chris Dodd just tried to put Benson 4 wide, and he is not up to speed. He's up to speed in the draft, but he's not up to speed leading. And that really screwed up this pack. Dylan Young has gotten by the 50. Now Philip Goldberg trying to get up there and do the same. He's starting to lose that pack. Now these guys in the back should be kind of happy that they're not up front, because when they catch, as Mendez goes back to the lead on Johnson, when they catch this guy right here, it's going to get crazy. He is a whole 10 seconds off pace. He really shouldn't even be out there on the racetrack. But Mendez with the move gets himself a lap led. Like I said, I'm not positive when these guys will have to pit. They did pit under that caution. I'm guessing they'll pit. My guesstimate is between lap 18 to 22. If they can make it or not, I'm not really sure. Benson back up to the high side with Marty Johnson now. So Benson moves from all the way up top, all the way down low. And now they're going 4 wide. And this ain't going to work. They're catching a really slow car here. And this is not going to work. Mendez is going to be the leader. He's going to have the preferred line. Here we go. And he has to hit the brakes. And the whole pack has to hit the brakes. JT Bryant's going to move up. Mendez is trying to get by him. He can't. Shelley will take the lead. Samsel and others. Sekuli and Flickinger got by quick. This helps Henry Williams and others that had lost the pack. This helps Dylan Young. Now JT Bryant is getting up to speed. He's almost peaking low. There's Philip Goldberg. See? Man just gained a ton of spots. And Bryant's trying to get to the bottom. Marty's like, no way, dude. Now this really hurts Eric Benson. And now that second pack has caught up. Benson still has nowhere to go. And they're 4 wide behind Bryant. Now you see Benson moving all the way up to the high line, trying to find the way around him. Now he's going to plop Dodd on the high side. Hartnett's looking back low, which doesn't seem to make any logical sense. Now there's Hartnett going by. And just like that, they've cleared JT Bryant. And they've strung out the entire pack. Except for right here, they're like 4 wide. Holy crap. Sekuli is the leader. Mendez is still up in second. And Merkel and Denton will be the next ones to be caught. They are 5 seconds off the pace. Not as bad, but they're still a roadblock. Because now Sekuli got trained by Edwin Mendez and friends. Now the pack is strung out enough that everyone should be able to draft back up. As we will complete lap 15, we will be halfway through the race. Right now, with the amount of trucks up here, it's hard for that high side to get rolling. You see people starting to make moves, starting to dice around here. There's Kev Shearer at the back of this 15-truck pack. You can see Sanford and some others are trying to close up. Now that really hurt Eric Benson. That helped LJ Toledo a bit, but it really hurt Eric Benson. Benson, one of those guys that has not won at all this season. Mendez won back at Texas. Alexander Rowe, the only 2-time winner on the season, looking for win number 3. We are past halfway. And pit stops. A lot earlier than I thought. I don't know if they'll make it from here or not. But Mendez and a lot of others come down. Dylan Young's one of them. Eric Benson and LJ Toledo coming down. Let's see if JT Bryant pits this time or not. He is slow, and yeah, he's pitting. Matt Thiessen and some others already pit. Thiessen and Parker pit last time by, it seems. Samsel leading this group. Sakuli's up here. Now you have to be on the very bottom to be able to pit on this track, kind of like what Talladega was. Adam Samsel leads as they come off of 4. They'll pit. Marty Johnson will stay out, along with Keith Rich. Zach Rogers will stay out as well. This could help them make it to the end, however. Are they going to run out of gas? Johnson and Rich are drafting by themselves. Zach Rogers really got screwed there. Now, these guys could run out of gas. We have no idea, really. See as they'll catch up to some people here coming out of pit road. They need to be on the bottom. You see they're committing to the low line. They know they have to pit this time by, or they will run out of gas. And the 33 and the 7 come down. So will the 19. He lost the pack. Actually, no, he's staying out. He is not pitting. What? Wow, I'm shocked. Zach Rogers has elected to stay out. Oh, and Matt Thiessen is just coming out of pit road. I don't know. I thought he had already pit. There's Marty Johnson. And here come the rest of the lead pack. See if Zach Rogers pits this time or not. And yes, he's coming down. So Rogers comes to pit at 11 to go. Now when they cycle around, this should hand the lead over to the 33 or possibly the 84 Fitzwater. Oh yeah, they're catching Denton here. And they're all going to get slowed up, except Rose going high. Nope, now these guys are going back low. Mendez, only a 4-truck field at the front of the pack. So Johnson is the leader. There's Zach Rogers coming out of pit road. We'll catch Tyler Merkel again soon. Let's see where our other chasers are. Benson's at the front of this pack in 24th or so. Flickinger and Goldberg are way back here. That helps Benson. Toledo is 20th. Sakuli is not 16th. I think he's 15th. Not sure. And then Dylan Young is actually up into the top 10. Wow. He was in that wreck. And they are catching this second group as they catch Tyler Merkel. That slows those 3 down. Fitzwater gets by with ease. He's going to get trained pretty hard. 10 to go. Toyota trying to be the one to snap the streak. 3 Chevys besides Fitzwater, and a lot more Chevys are inbound. Only 1 Ford in this whole group. Count a few more Toyotas behind. Tyler Merkel holding them up. Danny Jones and Philip Parker will catch. And these guys almost going 3 wide. Johnson will peak low for 3rd. As yeah, here they go. They're catching Fitzwater. They're going to have to slow up for Fitzwater. And Jones and Parker have a huge run. Oh, and they almost got into Rowe. That was close. Rowe looking for what would be a hometown win. And now they're making a move for the lead. Marty Johnson. No, Danny Jones, they're 4 wide. 4 wide for the race lead into turn 1. Nope, never mind. Jones lost draft support. Marty Jones will go and take the lead. Marty Johnson. I'm sorry. Now, Johnson and Danny Jones and Rowe are all eliminated chase drivers. If they win, it would count as a chase driver finally getting a win in the chase, even though they are eliminated. Mendez would be the one to lock in a spot to advance. Same for Sekuli, who's up here now. Others trailing back. Dylan Young's trailing really back. He's going to need some help, but this pack has gone up from 4 trucks to more as Marty Johnson's pulling away as they caught JT Bryant again, and Marty just slammed on by him, and JT Bryant's really holding these guys up this time. 18 trucks in range. Oh, Dylan Young's making a squeeze move all the way on the bottom. Holy crap. And it looks like no chase drivers will be screwed out of luck here. Just Philip Parker, Sanford, Keith Rich, and some other guys. But they will get by JT Bryant pretty easily. As now Kev Shearer and others drafting by the 33 of Marty Johnson. As they'll catch the 99 of Matt Thiessen, who I believe is either out of draft or does have some kind of damage. But they're catching him. Kev Shearer, another Chevy here. Yep, here we go. Right off of 4. And a lot of these guys will ease by. Shearer, one of them, Shelley, Danny Jones, James Qualls, Marty Johnson gets in the way. They turn him. Deason gets turned into the inside wall. Oh, and he's going to come right back up onto the track, but he tried to go low right as Marty Johnson was catching him, and that did not work. And Deason now getting some draft in that 4th gear. But Marty Johnson just had his race almost go down the tubes. Shearer still leads. Danny Jones 2nd. Qualls, Shelley 3rd, and Qualls 4th. Here comes Rowe with a huge run. And nowhere really to go with it. He's trying to peak low. 6 to go here at Pensacola. We're still not sure if these guys can make it all the way on fuel. They did pit. They had all pit on the caution on lap 3. Some of them pit lap 16 to 17, 17 to 18, 18 to 19, and one guy 19 to 20. So I'm not positive. But I don't know if all of these guys can make it. And holy crap, everyone just made a move for the lead to go. And holy crap, they are 3 wide down the back stretch. James Shelley all the way on the bottom. Didn't get any help with his move. Danny Jones now getting put in the middle. 3 wide as Shelley runs along the bottom. They'll be coming to 5 laps to go this time by. Philip Parker and others also trying to make a move. Everybody's going for it now. Holy crap, the racing we get at this 3-mile track. James Shelley to the race lead, trying to get his first win in the Truck Series season. He would become the 20th different winner, which is insane in 21 races, and would snap Chevrolet's win streak. Chevrolet's not about to let that happen. Adam Samsel's right here, P2, right behind Shelley. Nobody really close to being caught. They might be good for the rest of the race. JT Bryant is only in, I believe, turn 4. Or turn 2, actually. Hang on. Yeah, he's in turn 2. So these guys have about a half track to go around. Coming to 4 to go. Samsel to the lead. Sanford now from 11th to 2nd place on the bottom line. And this is a 16 truck field right here. Keith Rich and Johnny Gardner lost the draft. LJ Toledo included. Mendez, Dylan Young, 2 chase drivers on the bottom would be trying to clinch a spot into the next round. Right now, both of those guys are in on points. Young has the most points out of them all. So he would love to advance. I'm not sure if we're done pitting yet, though. These guys are being very hesitant in making moves. They're coming to 3 to go. Sanford leads. Nobody's making any moves to pit road, so I'm confused. 3 to go for Sanford. Fitzwater making a move on the inside of Sampson. And I think they are going to catch JT Bryant maybe coming to the white or the checkered. That 51 team really should have retired. I think they were banking on another wreck. Sanford leading. Philip Parker, last week's winner, trying to go back-to-back. Only Rowe and Chris Dodd in the Cup Series have been able to accomplish that. Trying to get his second one on the season and back-to-back wins. Here comes Fitzwater now to the bottom. Sekuli and Parker are third and fourth. Sekuli's going to move Parker up to the high side as they race towards 2 to go. Sanford gets a huge run on the high line. There's JT Bryant. I think they're definitely going to catch him one more time. Sanford, Fitzwater, neck and neck. Sekuli. Alexander Rose behind Sekuli. Toyota trying to snap Chevrolet's streak. When does Sekuli make a move if he makes one? Will Rowe make a move first? Will they wait to catch JT Bryant? They're going to catch him here after the white flag. White flag will be in the air this time around as Bryant takes 2 to go. Oh, I think they're going to catch him coming to the checkered. Qualls is making a move with Tony Green as they're neck and neck coming to the white flag. Sanford actually beat Fitzwater to the line. Parker's giving it all he's got. Sekuli, if he makes a move, when does he make it? Sanford seems to have the better truck. If Sekuli makes a move, he's going to need help. Here comes Bryant. They're closing in on him. Sanford still getting a good push from Philip Parker. Does Sekuli make a move down the backstretch one more time? Nobody's moving at all. It's going to be neck and neck between the 8 and the 84. Will they catch the 51? It's looking like they're gonna. It's going to get really close here. Oh my God, lap truck going to be in the way. Coming to the checkered flag. It's going to be Charles Sanford. They both hit the brakes for the 51. Oh, man. Wow. That was crazy. Charles Sanford wins by 18 one-thousandths of a second. Wow. They both hit the brakes. I thought one of them was going to hit the brakes, but they went to split JT Bryant. And that was crazy. Fitzwater gets second. Parker's third. Chevrolet streak to 16 wins now. Rowe fourth. Shearer fifth. Sekuli sixth. Green seventh. Mendez eighth. Qualls ninth. And James Shelley rounds out the top 10. Sanford won back at Las Vegas. That's his second one on the season, so he joins. Alexander Rowe is one of two-time winners on the Truck Series season. Holy crap, what a finish. I'm going to take the export here because I want to do this in one clip still. That was insane. Holy crap. I love this track, man. I always get great finishes here. Let's take another look at that. Look how close it got. Holy crap. Now this is something interesting I want to see right here. As we go 1-7 slow-mo now. Fitzwater's got the edge, but I think Sanford still would have got him at the line. Now they're both going to split the middle right here. Right as they hit the restart zone, Sanford slows down. Fitzwater slowed down more, though. Like an extra few miles per hour, and that gave Sanford the edge. And look at that. Holy crap. Sanford beats him by that much. Oh, man. Look at that. Rowe and Shear with a close finish. Look at this. Holy crap. Close finishes all around. Wow. They don't get much closer than that. Whew, wow. That's insane. And if we do look at the monitor, look, Rowe beat Shear by 19 1/1000ths. Quaz only beat Shelley for 9th by 7 1/1000ths. Just so close finishes all around this racetrack. I will see you guys tomorrow, day race, for the Cup Series. Holy crap, it's sure to be a good one. I can't wait. Hope you enjoyed the race here tonight. One more race for the Truck Series drivers to go. It is a dirt race. Same will go for the Cup. But I will see you guys tomorrow afternoon for the Cup Series race at Pensacola. See you guys then.